Hi fellas, welcome back. This is teacher Victor Sarazo from Best English Institute. Tonight with the adults program A1.3 from 6:30 to 8:30 from Monday to Thursday. Today my guests, we're going to be telling stories. My guests are my students for sure, Valentina Galarcio, Valentina Zanabria, and Sebastian Nuncira. Say hello to the people. Say hello to the camera.
Hello.
Okay, so let's introduce ourselves. How old are you, Valentina?
I am 23 years old.
Fantastic. Would you please approach to the microphone so we can listen to your voice? Yeah. So how old were you again?
I am 23 years old.
Okay, and Sebastian, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21. You're 21. And Valentina?
I am 18.
18. Fantastic. What do you do for a living? You're a student? You're studying English only?
I
Studying
study
English?
English
You're
only.
studying English?
Yes.
Fantastic. Sebastian, what's your background? What do you do?
I study English teacher.
You study English as well. And what about you, Valentina?
I am studying English.
So you are 100% focused, 100% full on English. That's great. That's lovely. Okay, so the activity today is a way to wrap up the topic that we started last week, which is regular verbs and irregular verbs in past simple. So the way to practice is telling a story from the past. So who wants to start to tell the story? Who wants to share the story first? This is like the good, the bad, and the ugly. Who's going to shoot first?
Me.
Okay, fantastic. Let's listen to Valentina Galarcio. Now, I have a question. What is the name of your story?
When I lost,
When you got lost.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a mysterious title. When I got lost. Okay, so let's listen to your story.
okay, when I was a kid, I slept under the dinner room table for approximately 2 hours. My family was looking for me all over the neighborhood at the neighborhood house until my mother found me asleep under the table.
Wow, that is a cool story, but I can't imagine. I can picture your family looking for you. And what were you doing? I mean, you were playing with toys? You were hiding?
Now is in December. I just carried how do you say pólvora?
Oh, gunpowder.
Yes.
Fireworks. In this case is
Fireworks.
fireworks. So you were scared of fireworks.
Yes.
So you were hiding.
Yes. So I just slept in the under table.
So you were scared and you decided to go to sleep, and then everybody was like, Valentina disappeared. Well, that's a great anecdote. That's a great anecdote. Thank you for sharing your story. Now, who's next?
Me.
Okay, let's listen. What is the name of your story, Valentina? Do you have a title?
I don't understand.
For instance, the name of her story is When I Got Lost. So do you have a story name?
Scared. So
A scary story.
yeah,
It's a scary story too. Okay.
this happened to me when I was 6 years old. I scared because how do you say this word?
Swallowed.
Swallow. I swallow.
Very good.
An easy cube.
An ice cube.
Ice cube. It was quite desperate, yes.
Desperating, yeah. It was
Desperate.
desperating, yeah.
But after a while, I relaxed and wait for the ice to
For the
melt
ice.
in my tongue.
To melt in your tummy.
Yeah, in my tummy.
Oh, whoa. That's a scary story for a kid. So you swallowed the ice cube, and you thought that what? You were going to die? Or what? Or you were going to freeze?
Yeah.
You thought that you were going to freeze?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were with your parents, your cousins, your friends?
My family in Navidad.
In Christmas.
Christmas.
In Christmas.
Yeah.
And they were
Party.
in the middle of a party?
Yeah.
In the family party, you swallowed the ice, and you thought that you were going to die?
Yeah.
And who relaxed you? Who talked you out of the situation? Who was like, no, relax, it's okay?
Yeah.
Who?
My family.
Your family. All the family? or your father, your mother?
My father, my mother, my every. Don't
But who was talking to you saying like, relax?
Yeah.
Who?
My parents,
Both parents.
both parents.
Okay, so that is an anecdote. Every Christmas, they remind you of this, right?
Yeah.
They tell the anecdote. That was nice. But that's scary for a kid. I mean, swallowing something and not knowing what's going to happen in the inside, that's a scary shit. Very good. Now let's listen to Sebastian's story. What is the title of your story, by the way?
Is the mountain Russian?
The roller coaster. The Russian roller coaster, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So let's listen to your story.
I went to the most extreme amusement parks I've ever seen, and I will never forget when I ride a very big Russian mountain. I was 3 feet.
In this case, is Russian roller coaster.
Russian
Roller coaster.
roller coaster.
That's right.
The time to get down from there at the last when I get down, I almost vomited. However, it was the best experience of my life. I would like to repeat it again.
Experience. So in the beginning, it was extreme,
Yeah,
but in the end, it was great.
yeah.
Okay, and how old were you when you went to this Russian roller coaster? You were 7, you were 10,
14.
you were 14. Oh, it's pretty recent. And where was it? It was here in Colombia, in Bogota?
No,
Where?
United States,
In the United States.
Yeah.
That's great. And in what city?
Orlando City.
Orlando. So that is. Oh, we are getting the applause here. Oh, who is BDS behind the scenes? But the chief himself, Mr. Kevin Dunnis. You want to say hello to the camera now? That's great. Okay, so United States, you're in the roller coaster. Good. And you guys have a Christmas story.
Yes.
Okay. And the scare was for your family, and the scare was for yourself.
Yeah.
That's great. So those were 3 fantastic stories, and I hope you guys on the other side are doing well. Everything is blessed on this end. And thank you very much for listening to our story. So today we were with my students, Valentina, Sebastian, and Valentina. Thank you very much for tuning in, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And welcome back to your Best English Institute podcast. This is your host, teacher Vic Sarasa. And tonight I am with my guests, my students from level A1.3 adult program nighttime from Monday to Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Today I am with
Javier.
Juliana.
Efrain.
and we are wrapping up the topic that we were working last week, which is past tenses. So the idea today is to share with you guys stories from the past using regular and irregular verbs in past tense for sure. So who wants to start telling the story tonight? Is it going to be Xavier? Is it going to be Juliana? Or is it going to be a friend?
When I was way years old, I walked in one night and start throw blood through my nose for a long time, throwing blood and seeing that it did not stop. My parents took me to the hospital.
Okay, so wait a second. You were throwing blood through your nose. 8 years old. Okay, continue.
I rushed to the hospital and the first thing they did was putting a plug in my nose. And so the bleeding stopped. After that, I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was hungry and the nurse did not want to give me food. I did not know why.
So you couldn't eat. You were in the hospital. Next day, no food. Okay.
Absolutely. Last 4 hours enduring hunger tubes. Hunger after I got food and I was hooked up like this. Tubes all over my body.
All over your body. You had tubes. Okay.
So head inject me with serum and they put oxygen on me because I couldn't breathe.
So you couldn't breathe. You had tubes. No food. I mean, you have food like 6 hours later. And you need help for breathing in and breathing out. So what happened? What's next in the story?
Last 7 days.
You spent 7 days in the hospital?
Yes.
Damn. Okay, go ahead.
Riding with tubes and oxygen. Until they had to move me to a clinic because they had to do surgery because they couldn't to eat the hospital.
So you were transported to a different place.
Yes.
7 days in a bed. Okay, and what happened? What was the reason for that? Being in a hospital for 7 days. What was the reason? They were checking you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I moved right at night. I had perforation in the right lung.
No way. Your lung was perforated with a hole. It had a hole, your lung. Okay.
To draw blood and other liquid that was stored there.
Okay.
After the operation last 7 weeks unconscious.
So you spent almost 2 months unconscious,
Yes.
in a coma.
Yes.
Okay.
I woke up and was discharged a week later.
Wow, so that's a scary story. That is a survival story.
Yes.
Okay, so you were very small. I mean, you were a kid, 8 years old. And what happened? You got hit in the school? It affected your ribs? Why the lung had a hole and you couldn't breathe? What was the reason? What did the doctor say about the origin?
Spanish.
Ah, come on, you can say it in English. Or you can ask me, how do you say?
How did you say the video?
Due to?
Repeat.
Due to?
Due to drawing blood from my nose
Okay.
and
It didn't stop. Yeah, but my question is, your lung, you were breathing, right? You got blood stored. Your ribs were perforating, were drilling your lungs?
yes.
Because you had an accident? You had like a crash, a collision or something? You don't remember? Or you fell when you were a kid?
How did you say repentino?
Oh, it was sudden.
So that
It was sudden. Wow, but I mean, thank you for sharing this story, because I think that was pretty traumatic for you and your family, right?
yes.
Okay, but you're telling the story tonight, so thank you for sharing it. It was great. Good, let's go to our next chapter. Xavier or Juliana?
Okay.
I like his expression. It's like, okay, I'm gonna, you know. Okay, so Xavier, what is the title of your story?
The title of my story is When I Decided to Go in Public Transportation.
Oh. This sounds like a rant. Yeah, okay, go ahead. What happened when you decided
Okay.
to go in public transportation, Xavier?
Okay, this is my story. When I was 12 years old, I decided to leave my house earlier to go study, and I decided to go by public transportation.
By public transportation.
Public transportation.
Okay, I have a question. Normally, you would take what? In driver?
Yeah,
a
in
taxi.
Taxi. Yes.
Okay, so this time you say like, okay, I take the bus.
For save money.
To save money.
Yeah.
Okay, but the difference is like, what, like 5,000 pesos or something?
Yeah, but
You say like, okay, I'm gonna save some money. And what happened in the public transport?
but in conclusion, I end up arriving for 14 minutes late.
You arrived 40 minutes late.
Yes.
So you wasted
A lot of time.
a lot of time.
Yes.
Okay, so how long it took you to get the bus?
Already 13 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes waiting in a station.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long did the trip last from the station to the place?
The trip lasts about 20 years.
20 years.
20
My God. 20 years, that's a long time.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, yes.
But that's, I mean, you wasted a lot of
A
time.
lot of time.
So you have your lesson learned,
Yeah.
and so you would recommend people to take public transportation?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Bad experience.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you very much for sharing our story, that story with us, by the way. And it's your turn. It's the turn of the princess. Juliana, tell us your story. So we have a sudden surgery of a lung. We have time wasted, which is gold. And now, what kind of a story you have in your hands? It is a spooky story.
My story is very terrifying.
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 Okay, go ahead. We listen to you.
Once upon time,
Once upon a time,
one girl that want to sleep to the bathroom.
went to sleep
Went to sleep to the bathroom.
to the bathroom. Okay.
His mom said, "Baby."
Her mom.
Her mom said, "Baby, why don't you sleep with me?" Her daughter said, "I don't sleep with you because my father visits me at the night.
Oh.
I don't want nothing bad happening to you."
Okay, so this is. What's next?
Her mom felt nervous.
She felt nervous.
Her mom felt nervous
Okay.
because her father was dead.
Oh. So it's a ghost story. A ghost story. And this happened to a friend of you or happened to you?
No. The story is based in the micro cuentos,
Okay, micro stories, like short stories
micro stories that the Facebook.
that Facebook share.
Yes.
Oh, you got this from Facebook.
No, is the reference.
Okay.
The other story is reference for the story.
Okay.
My story.
Oh, it's a reference, it's a cross reference.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a spooky story because there's a ghost. And I have a question. Have you guys had experience with ghosts? Never?
No.
Never? What about you?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, we're gonna leave it there. Okay, fellas, how are you feeling now after sharing the stories? How do you feel?
Nervous.
You feel nervous? What about you?
Al principio,
In the beginning?
in the beginning, nervous. And
Nervous,
af-
nervous.
nervous.
Okay.
And after is very easy.
After is easier. Fantastic. What about you,
Very
Xavier?
good, and I will be nervous.
A little bit nervous.
Yes.
Okay, but you're digging it. So thank you very much, guys, for sharing your stories with us. And for sure, thank you very much to you on the other side. Everything is well and blessed and decent. Thank you very much for joining us. And remember, this was Best English Institute podcast, the Adult Night program, Mondays to Thursdays, 6:30 p.m., 8:30 p.m. This was Teacher Vic. And my guests tonight.
Juliana?
Javier.
Refrain.
That's all for today. Stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.
Action.
Hi guys, welcome back. This is Teacher Vic Sarasa from Best English Institute. Tonight we are in story time with my students from A1.3 level. My guests?
My name is Juan Camilo. I am 18 years old.
Welcome, Juan Camilo. And?
Hello, I am Alejandra. I am 22 years old.
Fantastic. And today the idea is to share stories with you. Remember, the Adult Night program goes from Monday to Thursday, 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. So, past tense, story time. Let's listen to you guys. Who wants to start, Maria or Camilo? Maria. Okay, go ahead. We listen to you. What is it? What is the title of your story, by the way?
When I was a kid, I was teaching my cousin to ride a bike.
Ride a bike.
Yes, ride a
Okay,
bike.
ride a bike.
She fell and broke her arm.
Her arm, her right arm or her left arm?
Oh, I don't remember.
You don't remember, but you broke the arm. Okay.
So, the end.
Okay, so wait a second. She breaks her arm, and what happens next? You take her to the hospital, or your parents, your aunt,
Yes.
your uncle?
Yes, hospital.
A cast.
Yes.
She has to wear a cast
For 1 month
for 1 month.
or 2.
Okay, and
More
your
or less.
cousin totally recovered? I mean, totally recovered, or has
No.
some issues?
Yes.
Fine,
Good,
perfect.
fine, perfect.
Strong bone.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Only the arm was more straight. No, weight, delgada.
Oh, it was thinner.
Yes, thinner.
And
more,
she had to consume calcium or something like to strengthen the bone.
uh,
Some supplements. The doctor recommended supplements or something.
No, no,
No, at all.
no,
Okay. And how's the relationship with you and your cousin? No hard feelings.
no, no hard feelings.
Okay, fantastic. That's great. Thank you very much for sharing your story with us. Now let's listen to Juan Camilo. What's your story about?
This boy was on his way to school, and suddenly it started to rain and everything got wet.
Would you please approach the microphone?
Yes.
Approach it.
Okay.
Okay.
This boy was on his way to school, and when suddenly it started to rain and everything got wet.
I mean, his backpack,
Yes.
everything got wet.
Yes.
So it was raining like a storm.
Yes, the boy is walking at the school.
To the school.
To the school, yes.
And what happened next?
Repeat, please.
What happened next? I mean, it starts to rain. He's
Yes.
getting wet. He's going to school. He gets to school or he goes back home?
No, at school.
And what happened in the school? What happened with the classmates?
The boys funny.
Make fun.
Yes.
They make fun
Funny with him.
about him.
About him. Yes.
Oh, that's bad.
Sí, sí. This is very sad.
It's
moment.
sad. It's a sad moment.
Yes.
And the kid, what does the kid do? Call parents and say, hey, pick me up and going back home? Or he stays in the school? Yeah, sure. I mean, it's a sad moment. The kid makes it to school. Everybody's making fun. Ha ha ha. What he does is calling his parents like, hey, take me home. I don't want to be in the school. Or he stays in the school and says, I'm staying. Screw you.
It's staying home because the children
Uncomfortable.
By the situation
Okay.
of our classroom.
Making fun.
Yes.
Making fun of him. And I have a question. Did the boy took revenge? Like, I'm going to do something to these
Yes.
bastards for making fun. Yeah? And what kind of revenge was that?
The revenge by the children is
By the child.
by the child. It's joking,
Making jokes?
jokes, fine.
Okay.
You're
There. Okay. I know what he did. Like he turned the bags inside out.
yes.
This is what they call empanada.
Yes.
The empanadas in the backpacks. That was a revenge.
Yes.
Okay. That was fun, you know?
It's very fun.
Yeah, it's very fun. I mean, it's fun when you do it. It's not fun when you have to open the zip up, you know, and start putting the things back together and the out and the inside. I get
The
it.
body is very callous.
Yeah, they're callous. That's right. Okay, how do you feel now after telling your story?
I feel happy today and
Excited.
and relaxed.
You feel relaxed.
Yes.
What about you, Alejandra? How
In
do
the
you feel?
moment?
Right now, yeah.
Yes, I feel nervous.
You feel nervous.
Yes.
Okay, but it was great. I mean, thank you very much for sharing your story, guys. It was great. And thank you, guys, on the other side. Everything is well and blessed and decent. And remember, this was Best English Institute podcast. This is Teacher Vic in the Adult Night program A1.3 from Monday to Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Today, my guests, my students, Camilo and
Alejandra.
thank you very much and stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your Best English Institute podcast tonight with the adult program. We have 3 guests. By my right, I have Juan Sebastian. Say hello to the camera, Juan.
Hello.
And I have Juliana Villamizar.
Hello.
And I have Nicole Daza.
Hello.
And today we are sharing stories from the past. These are my students from basic level A1.3 here in Best English Institute in a night program from 6:30 to 8:30 at night. We're opening new courses every night for you to explore, expand, and improve your English communicative skills. Now, Sebastian, do you want to ask our guest how are they now?
How are you?
Fine. Sebastian.
Good.
Good.
And do you know how old are them?
No.
Okay, so ask him.
How are
How old are you?
How old are you? No. How old are you? How old are you?
That's right. So, Juliana.
I am 23
23.
years old.
23 years old, very good. And Nicole?
I am 18 years old.
Fantastic. Beautiful. I'm the oldest in the room. How old are you, by the way, Sebastian?
Fine, thank you.
But how old are you? She's 23, she's 18, I am 34, and you?
17.
17. Fantastic. He's in the flower of his youth. Okay, so who wants to start to tell a story? So we were working on a topic which is regular verbs and irregular verbs in past simple. So the idea was to write a story in the past. 50 words, yeah? No more than 50 words. So who wants to start? Juliana or Nick? Nick or Juliana?
Nick.
Nick. Okay, let's welcome Nick and her story. What is the name of your story?
My grandfather
Your grandfather.
Yeah.
Okay, so the name of your story is My Grandfather. Fantastic. Would you please approach to the mic? Approach, please. Very good. Okay, we listen to you. Let's listen to Nicole's story.
One of the best experiences I ever had was when I was in elementary school. My grandfather on my mom's side picked me up noon every day. We used to walk for about 15 minutes to get home. Within my group of friends, I was the only who was always picked up every day in a row. Besides, he spent some money on money. And that was the most beautiful thing at that time.
That's beautiful. So your grandfather picked you up in school
Yeah.
every day. And you say he spent money. What did he buy to you? Like candies, sweets, ice creams?
Water?
Okay, water.
How do you say papas?
Oh, like chips.
Chips.
Chips. And what were your favorite? Like margarita or risadas?
Risadas.
You like risadas. Okay, fantastic. So that is a memory. That's what we call a memory. Sebastian, you have fond memories?
Yes.
And you have memories from elementary school?
Yes.
What is your favorite memory from elementary school?
I think, creo, I think, the, the, the,
When you play with your classmates?
Yes, yes.
And what do you like to play with your classmates?
Guitar.
Guitar. Whoa, that's a skill we didn't know about you. But I thought that you like video games. Do you like video games?
Yes, I like.
But what do you rather, guitar or video games? What do you prefer?
Two.
Two, both.
Yes.
Fantastic. That's great. Thank you for sharing your story, Nicole. Now let's listen to Juliana's story. Do you know the name of her story?
Story?
But the name of the story.
Nope.
Okay, so ask her. What is the name of your story, Juliana?
What is the name of your story?
Juliana.
Juliana.
No le tengo.
Okay, so if you were to pick a word.
Pues yo le puse the best experience.
The best experience.
Experience.
So what is the title? The best experience. That's great. Okay, go ahead. We listen to you.
Okay. I went to get to know the seed for a long time, since I was a kid.
Since you were a kid.
Since you were?
I was a kid.
Since I was a kid.
A kid.
A kid.
Okay.
2 years ago, I'm 20. Ay, se me fue. 2021?
2021.
You're talking about your age or a date?
Yeah, no, año.
Yeah.
2021.
2020, 2021?
2021. In 2021.
Okay. In 2021, thanks to the work position I had, I was given the chance to travel to the sea.
Very good. I was given.
I was given the chance to travel to the sea.
To the sea. Okay.
Sea.
This is nice. She's going to the sea. I need a vacation now.
My boss booked a trip to San Andres Islas. No, sí?
Yeah, San Andres Islands. That's right.
Iceland, and secure use alone.
Alone.
I was my first time on a plane on my way to, in my humble opinions.
In my humble opinion,
In my humble opinion, the most beautiful scene in Colombia.
that's right.
It was a great experience full of adventure,
Adventures, a great
Adventures.
experience full of adventures.
great experience full of adventures. I recommend everyone to visit a beautiful
Island.
island.
Fantastic. Beautiful story. So, you like the sea, San Andres. Have you been to Santa Marta or Cartagena or Barranquilla?
Yes.
And you think San Andres Sea is more beautiful? More beautiful. The most.
The most.
The most beautiful. Okay, I don't know San Andres, but with your story, I guess I want to go now. Okay. So, Sebastian, what was your favorite story? Grandpa's story or going to San Andres story?
My grandfather's story.
Grandfather's story. Fantastic. So, thank you very much. How do you feel now after telling your story? You feel good? You feel great?
Good.
You feel less nervous? Less anxious?
So.
Kinda. Very good. Okay, so, and you guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Tonight we were with Juliana, Nicole, and Juan Sebastian in this podcast, Best English Institute Adult Night Program, Basic Level A1.3. Thank you very much and stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to Best English Institute. This is your podcast and I am your host tonight. My name is Victor Soraz. I'm the teacher of the adults program in the basic level A1.3. And my guests tonight are my students. Welcome. Say your name to the camera.
Hello, my name is AC Caicedo.
Hello, my name is Lucia Soto.
Hi, my name is Wilson.
And tonight we are practicing our skills in telling stories as a way to wrap up the topic that we were working on last week, which is irregular and regular verbs in the past simple. So, who wants to tell the story first?
You,
It wasn't good. It was like, yeah, Lacey, I guess you're gonna start. Come on, be a gentleman. Be a gentleman. Go ahead, yeah, be a gent. Yeah, start. I mean, ladies get kind of nervous, so you better break the ice. Okay, good. So, what is the name of your story, Wilson?
Beach party.
Beach party.
Yeah.
This is gonna get good, man. Okay, go ahead. We listen to you.
Okay. My best experience was
knowing
the beach, knowing Santa Marta, going to the park of lovers, eating one of the best pizzas I have ever I
tasted.
Traveling with my friends, watching the sunset and sunrise.
The sunrise.
Okay. Sunrise. How do you say it, teacher? Sitting in front of the cell, listening to music. This is
perhaps
the best experience in my life.
Fantastic. So you were to Santa Marta, right?
Yeah.
You went there with your friends.
Yeah.
How long ago? 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 5 years ago? Like last year, you went to Santa Marta in 2022, 2021? I mean, how long of this? You went to Santa Marta like 2 years back?
Okay. 5 years.
5 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, and how many friends you went with? Like 5 friends? I mean, a lot of friends or just a couple of friends?
10 friends.
10 friends?
Yeah.
It's a big squad.
Yeah.
It's a big squad. Okay, and you guys like went there, why? What was the reason? Celebrating what? Christmas, a birthday, or it was just a friends thing?
No.
No purpose?
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, nice teacher.
Having fun.
Yeah.
Having fun, say it.
Having fun.
Having fun, that's all. And you say you like pizza. This is weird, guys. He goes to Santa Marta to get pizza?
One moment.
Okay.
In the park, restaurant, the solo pizza.
It's a pizza restaurant
Yeah.
only. What's the name?
No.
You don't remember?
No. This I remember.
But everybody loved the pizza.
Oof.
And it was
Like-
expensive or cheap? The money. Pizza, expensive?
Expensive.
Expensive?
Yeah.
And it was what? A pepperoni pizza, napoletana?
Quisiera hablar en inglés, pero
It was what? Many
I
toppings?
don't remember.
You don't remember. You just remember the sensation. The flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. And have you been to Santa Marta, Cartagena?
Santa Marta.
Santa Marta only. And you want to go back? Maybe? Maybe. Okay, thank you for sharing the story. A beach party. I like beaches. That's great. I mean, the sand effect on your foot and feeling the sea coming over like in the shore. That's great. Okay, who's next? AC or Lucia?
Daisy.
AC. Okay. What is the name of your story, AC?
Concert in fires of a town.
A concert in the fair. In the fair. Oh, what town? You have to anticipate it. What town? Ocaña. It has to be. No, not Ocaña.
San Alberto.
In San Alberto. That is north?
Yes.
Going to the Caribbean, right? Okay, go ahead. We listen to you.
That beautiful journey began on June 23.
23rd, yeah.
23. Friday. And we were invited by a friend who lived in the town.
Who lived in the town.
Okay. And ay, me perdí.
You got lost?
What a way to start their began.
Okay.
38 and had almost left of the car.
Okay.
Tanking due to a
mechanical, all right.
failure that the car had, with the trial of the inside seats.
At 6 o'clock. Okay, so let me recapitulate. So you guys were going to San Alberto, but the car wasn't functioning. It had a failure. And it was 6 p.m. At what time you had to be there? Like at 10, at 9?
7.
At 7.
7.
At 7 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Wow. And how many hours from Bucaramanga to San Alberto are there?
3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours.
So you were late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, continue.
Ay, ¿dónde qué?
In the 6
Okay.
p.m. time, yeah.
The trip was a bit long with easy sunset on the
Road, yeah.
road. I bought some beer at the bar.
You bought beer.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And at about 9, ¿cómo se dice?
9:30.
9:30
Okay.
p.m.
Okay.
Arrived at the to town and as expected the received used the middle of the fire that died.
The family. Someone died?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it was tragic. So you went to party, but it was tragic. Oh.
Ay, teacher, my mom and I had an exceptional evening, pardon.
Okay.
The next day, we walked with some
Hangover.
Okay.
Hangover, yeah. If you want to say guayabo, that is a good question. Just parenthesis.
Colombian.
Yeah, that word guayabo is Colombian. I haven't heard in other places. I don't know if in Ecuador or Venezuela it is popular. But in English, for you guys that are watching, just a small tip. Guayabo, I have heard that. The fruit guayaba is called like guava. Okay? But it doesn't have anything to do with guayabo of being drinking. Yeah. So in English, to say guayabo as the sensation for the next day, it's called hangover. Hangover. Have you seen this movie in Spanish that translated like ¿Qué pasó ayer?
Yes.
The title of that movie in English is The Hangover. So the actual name is El Guayabo of the movie. Okay, good. Continue. Close the parentheses.
So we are thinking.
Yeah.
We took the best remedy.
Yeah, remedy.
With the river and the roast beef that died. The roast beef.
Yeah, the rose, yeah.
The day we drowned all the dead in the river.
River. What did you do? What did you do in the river?
I know you're
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But you're saying that you guys went to the river. And
today.
all day in the river.
Reading.
With a hangover. We get the story.
And we almost did not arrive to the bike concert of the fire.
Of the fair.
On the fair. But good nothing that a good bro.
Yeah.
Cool and refreshing shower does. No fish bleach.
Bleached.
Blanch.
Can you show me the word, please?
Fish blanch. La última.
The last one. Cold and refreshing shower. Okay. Does not fix bleach. Oh, okay. Okay, I totally get it. What you're trying to say is that you're refreshed after everything and you got like new.
Okay.
Because you have to go back to Bucaramanga, right? Okay, that's fantastic.
And so there we were, the three of youth.
Of us, the three of us.
Oh, yeah. Pero no, teacher. Super beautiful.
Okay. After all the party or the concert, you end up beautiful.
Apoteósica.
I don't know how to say that.
So you are coming.
Yeah, you were like, the queens are here. Okay.
There was presentation various popular music. Artist is vallenato.
And vallenato.
What made this experience so
Gratifying.
gratifying was saying the expression of happiness from when the song saw on her favorite singer.
That's great. So you saw your mom and your mom saw like her idol. That's a very compelling story. Thank you. So you guys know now, you have to go to San Alberto because the fairs are kind of wild. Like everybody's like, woo, San Alberto. Fantastic. And now let's wrap up with Lucia. So we have a beach party, we have a fair, and now, what is the title of your story?
My story time is when I was 11 years old.
Okay, wait a second. 11 years old.
Yes.
So when you were a kid.
Yes.
So this is a memory or an anecdote.
Remember.
A memory. Okay, it's a
Yes.
memory. Okay, good. Go ahead. So when you were 11 years old, what happened?
I broke my right pinky.
Oh, your right pinky, you broke it.
Yes.
What were you doing?
Because I was playing basketball with me and my friends in the school.
So it was in, my God. So it was in the school and you broke your pinky.
Yes.
Okay, and what happened next? What do you do?
My parents took my to the hospital.
They took you to the hospital.
Yes.
Your parents. And your parents were like easygoing, or they were desperate, like, oh no, the pinky of Lucia? Or they were easy?
Calm.
They were calmed. And what about you? You were calm? Or you were like thriving and thrilling inside, like, oh no, my pinky, it hurted, right? It hurt?
The ball is kind of scary.
It was kind of scary.
Yes.
Okay, so, and now you're playing basketball?
No.
You're not playing basketball anymore. But you like basketball?
Yes.
Okay, and what is your favorite basketball team?
In NBA.
In the NBA, it's a league. But what is your favorite basketball team? Like Lakers, Chicago Bulls? Which one? The Lakers?
Yes.
The Lakers. Fantastic. And your player, you have a favorite player, basketball player?
No.
No favorite player. Just the game. You love the game. Fantastic. So it was cool. I mean, you go to the beach, you go to a fair, and you have a scary story from 11 years old. Fantastic. So thank you very much for sharing your stories. How are you feeling now? Come ti senti? How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
You feel fine? You feel...
I'm fine.
And what about you?
Nervous.
You feel nervous. But you feel better sharing the story?
Yes.
Fantastic. And you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this story time. It was fantastic. And remember, this is the Night Adult program, level A1.3. Today, my guests, Mr. Wilson, Miss Lucia, and Miss AC. And thank you very much for joining us. See you in the next one, and stay tuned for more. Bye.
Bye. Guys.